Welcome back to the Fanspeak Network. I am live. Jayme a message. He's having some problems with the internet. He's going to jump in late. Not sure where Tyler is, but don't worry, guys. I got plenty to say. Oh, here's Tyler.
Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. Fanspeak. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Meg and Steve, that OG vision. Yeah. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak. Fanspeak team. Printing money since day one. Fanspeak. Forever.
Dude, I like the new song, but it's super catchy. It'll be in my head all week. Tyler, how you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. I mean, I'm here. There's a sport they play. It's called football, I guess. I mean, I don't really watch it anymore.
I mean, you got what you wanted. You're going to have the number one overall. Well, you know what sucks? It's a terrible pick for you guys. You want to know why? Because he's not like Brian Callahan bad. For those who don't know, Tyler's a Steelers fan, and we're talking about Mike McCarthy going to the Steelers.
Was a Steelers fan. I'm a free agent.
Oh, stop. You can't quit, bro. Everything I've been through.
Nah, I can quit. I'm not you old guys. I'm not just going to live and die by it. I'm a free agent. I'll go find a different team to root for.
You want to come join us for the Silver and Black, a true
franchise? I'm gonna pick a quarterback and just
why wouldn't you pick Francisco Mendoza, the future of the sport, bro?
That's not even his name. His name's Fernando.
Yeah, that's what I meant. All right. So anyways, aren't you I think you're going to go from winning 9 wins every year to winning 6 games every year. How does it feel?
I mean, it is what it is. The rumor that Art Rooney is just a lawyer and doesn't know anything about football actually is true. So we're screwed. We just got to wait this guy out until he dies.
I kind of think you are.
On the bright side, he's 73.
You know, I think our owner is that old too. I'm a Raiders fan for those who don't know.
Yeah, well, which means Art Rooney can't outlive me, knock on wood. But I should be able to see this team be good again.
Well, we'll see. We will see. All right, let's talk about the actual football that's played, and then we can go into some other coaching news because, you know, I'm waiting on pins and needles for our coach to be announced. So talk to me, Tyler. What did you think of this weekend's games?
To be honest, Fred, I really didn't watch much. Like,
how did you not watch this weekend?
The first game was absolutely terrible. I turned it off. I mean,
do you have some new like banging ass girlfriend you're spending all your time with? How could you miss these games?
It's just not.
My girlfriend looks pretty good, and I watch the games by myself. Come on, buddy.
These playoffs just haven't played out how I wanted. So I mean,
you just, guys are you rage quitting?
The teams that are there, I can care less for. So it's like, why am I even watching this? Like.
Why? Because it was excellent entertainment. Unbelievable.
10-7 with 88 passing yards out of a quarterback is entertainment to you?
Bro, they were playing in a blizzard.
I'd rather watch the paint dry on the wall spread.
Unbelievable. Well, it looks like once again I'm going to be carrying this show, guys.
The second
Call
game.
Me Atlas Shrugged. Or who's the guy that carries the rock up the hill? That's me right now, Tyler. Carrying this freaking show.
It could just be.
Help me out, Mike Robb knows. Who's that? Who's that?
Again. The second game, it could just be the meme
awesome.
It could just be the meme of they can't keep getting away with this because again, Seattle doesn't get pulled out of their game plan and a muff punt decides the game.
Bro, like this Darnold thing has got to be over. Dude, the guy's dropping dimes.
Do it against
like you get married to these beginning things like Bo Nix, you hate him because he sucked as an 18-year-old in Auburn, so he can never be good. Sam Darnold sucked for 2 to 3 years, right, with New York and Carolina and wherever else he was. So now he can never be good. Tyler, newsflash: people can improve.
Not when they see ghosts.
He doesn't. He's not seeing go. First of all, that was a private conversation that shouldn't even been on the air. You don't think guys say that shit all the time, joking around on the sideline?
He's just not a known winner either. He's never won anywhere. Didn't win in college. Didn't win at any level.
He did pretty good at USC. If I remember, they were 8-3 or 9-2 or something.
That's not winning. Like, they didn't win anything.
He was at USC like this isn't
Yeah, he threw
1974.
a bunch
Like
of
Charles White
interceptions,
isn't
bro.
there anymore. Look up Charles White, Tyler. You'll love him.
I'm not sold on him. I still don't think he's good.
What does he have to do? NFC Championship game, 357 and 3 touchdowns. What does he have to do, Tyler? You said he had to throw for 400. Oh, he only threw for 357?
Yeah, I got nothing for you. I'm
unbelievable, bro.
It's UFC season, spread. I'm done with this sport.
Dude, you know what you remind me of? I know guys that have married chicks like you. Just never happy. No matter what, they always got to find something wrong, and you're managing to do that today. All right, Tyler, let's look ahead to are you placing any bets right now? Let me guess, you're not going to win the Super Bowl.
I'll probably bet New England, and that's probably it.
All right, talk to me. Why are you going to be on New England?
Because I still don't believe in Darnold.
That's really why.
I just think that this is the game where everyone's going to go, oh, Seattle's just going to keep doing what they're doing, and I'm just going to trust New England and the plus money next to their name.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, Tyler, for the sake of the show, I guess I could do it off my phone. Have I told you this problem I have and why probably I drafted way less this year than any other year?
Let's hear it.
I can't get my location verified at this house. Do you want to know why?
Why is
This is fun facts. You'll love this, Mike Rob. When you're on Starlink or whatever, they route you to something in San Jose. So it thinks that I'm in San Jose, but I'm not. So it already goes up, right? So then it goes, hey, I know what I'll do just to make sure he's not lying. I'll just ping to some other routers around him. Guess what, Tyler? Closest house is like a half mile away. Like I'm not pinging to any other routers. Long story short, if you can you send me a copy just for the deal of the underdog rankings for the section we're going to do a little later as we look ahead to next year's big board.
Is that in our group
I can't wait. You're going to at least draft with me all summer, right?
Yes. Is that in our group chat, that chart, what you're talking about?
No. I can pull it up on my phone. I tried to pull it up here as a link.
I don't know what I'm looking for then.
I just want the list of the players.
For
it's
what?
fine. I'll find it. It's fine. I'll find it. For next year's big board.
NFL big board.
All right.
6.
While you're doing that, since I actually enjoyed the games and I actually enjoyed the sport of football, here's what I thought. I mean, my dream was this close to happening, Tyler. We could have had a Bo Nix, Sam Darnold Super Bowl if he would have played. Did you agree that if Bo Nix is the quarterback?
I think the other thing is there's like 3 feet of snow outside, so I can't leave his house. I'm just tired of being in here, so.
Oh, I haven't got any snow yet.
Lucky you.
We got a high of 68 today, Tyler. But I'm not burning. I'm in my house today. I'm not burning in the yard.
It's 12 degrees here, so.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the show, I would be burning right now because it's going to rain tonight, Tyler, and I'd be going around my property just lighting everything on fire so I could just have the rain putting it out rather than my stupid hose. All right. So I definitely thought that the Broncos, they have to be feeling terrible. I also think, a lot of talked about the field goal attempt, and I agree with the wisdom of the crowd there. I don't understand why you don't go up 10-0 with a backup quarterback. I felt that was a bad call by Sean Payton. Maybe cost them the game, and it sucks because that defense is so good, right? We talk about CJ and that Texans defense. It almost was like the same thing over again. Drake May did well, right? And, of course, the tough conditions, but at the same time, how many points did he have to put up to win, right? 10 points. I mean, we'll see how he does against Seattle with that. Of course, the weather is going to be a lot nicer here out in San Francisco. Tyler, another fun thing to note, both teams have opted not to use the 49ers playoff practice facility, so there will be no electromagnetic waves going into the bodies of these Super
No
Bowl
one,
players.
no
Have
one's
you read
popping
that
their
theory?
cherries in practice.
Have you read that theory?
Yeah.
Do you believe it?
No. I mean, the thing is like they all get hurt. I mean, I guess you could say the 49ers have been hurt more. But I think somebody else put out an article that said something like all these injuries and when this all started also mirrors Kyle Shanahan showing up, who's known to like practice guys and run them into the ground in practice. So
yeah, which is weird because Drake Greenlaw had a quote where he said Sean Payton's practices are even harder.
yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
I think it's more of that. I think it's more the Shanahan thing than the electric substation getting bigger.
Yeah,
Don't
as
you
much as
think?
I'd like
Don't
to.
you think if it was that, like, they'd be way more injuries?
I mean, they have had a lot, but
I'm talking
for a
about
while
if
they
it
had that guy Trent Baalke, who it was the running joke that you had to tear your ACL to get drafted by him, right?
yeah,
So,
but
I
I'm
mean,
saying like spread. If it was actually like damaging the players, it's not just going to damage. Like it's not going to hit this guy, miss this guy, hit this guy, miss this guy. It's taking them all out.
I mean, there's been a lot of guys going. I wish I could say it was true, but it was not. So, Tyler, where do you think the Rams go from here? I mean, do they just run it back? They were pretty damn close this year.
It all comes down to what Stafford wants to do. Is he going to come back or is he going to retire? Because that changes everything in the offseason. That's the main question you have to ask yourself with the Rams. Are they going to be going after a quarterback or are they going to be just looking to run this back?
I'm thinking they got to run it back, right?
It all comes down to Stafford and if he comes back or not. If he retires, you're kind of maybe calling around trying to see if one of these quarterbacks you can make a trade for him. They do have all these first round picks loaded back up. They could easily dump 6 of them, and we know they like to do that. I mean, it just all comes down to him.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't know
I
where
can't
you
find.
found this big board at for best ball because the only big boards I can find are ones with the
I'll
guys
just do it on my phone. I'm just annoyed because I would rather have it on my computer so I could go back and forth. Tyler, talk to me about the coaching news. What did you think?
Who else got hired after McCarthy? I've just shut this league out spread once I got that notification.
Just yeah, I would have too. I mean, it's pretty much the worst possible news because, like I said, he's good enough to get you guys 6 wins, so you're not going to bottom out like Brian Callahan. Why does no one have the new stuff up? Unbelievable. It's not like Brian Callahan where you're gonna get the first overall pick. You just gave away 3 wins for a year. Now you're 6-11 every year. All right, so let's talk about it.
It's Omar Khan's buddy from when they both started on the Saints. Now he's gonna go hire the Cowboys tight ends coach to be his coordinator. What's next? Antoine Randall to call plays on the offense. Let's bring in Troy Polamalu to run the defense. Ben Roethlisberger to be the quarterback's coach.
Well, that might work. Okay, so let me think. We have, let's see, we already talked about it, but Stefanski on the Falcons, right?
Yeah, I think that's a decent hire.
Did I finally get this right?
26 NFL.
No, this is last year's. Brian Thomas should not be 12. Unfucking believable. All right. Let me think what else. I'm sorry about this. I should have had this prepared. We have
I found one. It's not Underdogs, but I found one.
Well, that's fine. I'll figure it out.
Goes Bijan.
Bills don't have a coach yet. Who do you think the Bills end up with?
No, they promoted Joe Brady today, which makes sense because
he's ran the official coach.
Yeah, he's ran the offense well. I mean, I don't think they were going to go out and hire a defensive-minded guy, so just plug in the guy that's been there and made Josh Allen look the best.
I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all.
Where else are you going to go, though?
Get like a new guy to run like a new system?
The system on offense wasn't the problem. James
I don't
Cook
even
led
think
the league.
McDermott was the problem. The problem is that the roster sucks.
The roster sucks, and McDermott's just old as dirt, and he's a white Tomlin. He can't win, spread. He's old age. These old guys can't win in this new league. I don't know if like we're gonna look at the coaches.
I
in the
mean, I
Super
don't know.
Bowl,
I
but
mean, that one call was pretty close, right?
was there an old coach in the playoffs that actually advanced anywhere? No,
This season, Sean Payton.
but he's an offensive-minded guy. He's not one of these old
He's
school
old.
defensive guys.
You're hating
Yeah, but
on old men, bro. Look at us now. Look at us
Yeah,
now, bro.
He's the only guy that coached with an offensive mind out of all these older coaches. Everyone else had a defensive mind.
Fair enough. All right. Who do you think is coming to us, Tyler? Give me some good news. Who's going to be the Raiders coach?
I don't know who
You thought it was going to be McCarthy, but then how the turntables.
I don't know who's going to coach the Raiders because it seems like nobody wants that job or the Browns job. So
Why do you think nobody wants the job?
Because your guys,
Seems pretty obvious who
your
we're gonna
guys upper
get.
management is just going to fire him after 1 year.
It seems pretty obvious who we're going to get, Tyler. There's a reason we haven't announced it yet.
That's just not
preparing
the
for the
it's just
Super
not the
Bowl.
case. Just not the case.
He's preparing for the Super Bowl right now, Tyler.
That's
we
just
can't
not the
officially
case
announce him
because
hired.
I mean, Kellen Moore was hired by the Saints while the Philly was going into the Super Bowl last year. So you guys could have
Really?
hired him, and he's not hired yet. So
Wow, we do like Davis Webb a lot.
the Eagles were coaching that Super Bowl, and as they were blowing out the Chiefs, they were like, "Yeah, Kellen Moore's going to be out of here tomorrow to go to the Saints." So they knew. You're telling me that they're just keeping this hush hush? He's just keeping this Raiders job just a secret? Someone's going to take it from him? No, it's because he doesn't want it.
Yeah. You're going to be so mad, dude, when Clint Kubiak's my coach and Fernando Mendoza
win 4
or
games and
Francisco,
we win
whoever.
6, and you fire.
No way,
him?
we're going to win way more games than you next year. Who's going to be your
I don't
quarterback? At least
know
we know
about
who our
that.
quarterback is.
We'll see how long he lasts because he likes to get hit.
Who are you going to run out there? Mason
Me.
Rudolph? Yeah, that's
They're
good.
trying
That's
to-
going to work out well.
They're trying to bring back Rodgers. Surprised they don't try and bring back Ben.
Do you really think they're trying to bring back Rodgers?
They already said they are.
That's absolutely terrible. How pissed will you be?
I can care less, Brett. I don't root for this team anymore.
So who do you root for?
Nobody. I watch UFC.
Come root for the Raiders, bro. What are you doing? Genty's the #1 back in football next year. Then will you root for us?
That'll happen. That'll happen.
If
when
Genty's
hell
offensive player of the year
That'll
next year, will
happen
you become a
when
Raiders
hell
fan?
freezes over. Bijan, Gibbs, and like 3 other guys' Achilles pops.
No.
Yeah,
It happens when we just get a real coach and a real offensive line coach. It's not that hard. The guy's a stud.
Yeah, we'll see.
Unbelievable. I can't believe how upset you are. I deal with the shit every year. You have to deal with it 1 year, and now you're giving up on the NFL. Unbelievable.
I also feel like this year in the NFL could just be like literally just like some kind of just dream where like we can come into next year and go, wow, every team that made the playoffs last year is picking in the top 15 this year. Am I wrong?
I mean, that's why we
Like, would
the
it
NFL,
surprise
right?
would it surprise you if Denver won 7 games next year?
Yes.
They don't really have a run game. They only really have one wide receiver.
A running game is the easiest thing to get. All you got to do is draft.
Then why haven't they been able to get it all year?
Because they drafted RJ Harvey and they missed the pick. The guy's too small. He's Jaleel McLaughlin all
Running
over
back
again.
a dime a dozen, go sign somebody. It's
Yeah,
the
they
easiest
probably
part of
will.
the
Then
game
how
to
pissed will
fix.
you be? How pissed do you be when they grab Kenneth Gainwell or Jalen Warren and then they're fine?
I'll believe it when I see it, but like I could see them winning 7 games next year. I could see Seattle being bad. I could see New England.
Oh my
regressing.
gosh. How can you see Seattle being bad? They have the best coach. They have a ridiculous amount of offensive talent. Maybe
According to you,
defensive
that's
talent
your
2 to 3
coach.
years. But that defense is going to be awesome next year.
We shall see.
How is he not the best coach?
I didn't say
According
he
to
was.
you, he has the
I said
worst quarterback and
according to
he's in
you,
the
that's
Super
your
Bowl. That
coach
has to
next
be a
year.
great coach, right?
I didn't say he was bad. I said according to you, that's your coach next year.
Our offensive coordinator, their offensive coordinator, but Mike McDonald is a G. Like when it comes to X's and O's on defense, awesome.
Okay, but here's the thing. Kubiak's calling the offense. Darnold's only played good in 2 guys' systems. We're going to take Kubiak
Only
and put him in the
2. And
Raiders.
then next year,
And-
you're going to be
and-
like, oh,
and
he's only be
Darnold's
good in
just gonna
3
be
guide
fine.
systems.
And Darnold's just going to be fine because Mike McDonald's the one running the defense, not the offense.
All right. I'm trying to think of what other coaching hires happened. So Cleveland doesn't have anyone yet, right?
No.
Who did New York get? Is New York getting? They have Harbaugh, but who's their OC? Didn't they hire someone?
I'd have to look.
Dayball got hired in Detroit. Did you see that?
Tennessee.
I mean, Tennessee. Oh, he's in Tennessee?
Yeah.
And their head coach is who? The Packers guy?
Sala.
Oh, Sala. Where'd the Packers guy end up?
Miami.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad one. Who's their
And
OC?
then-
Do they have one?
I don't think they announced one yet. No, they haven't announced one yet. And the Giants haven't hired an OC yet. It's only Harbaugh and the former Titans defensive coordinator, Denard Wilson. Also, there's got to be some kind of coaching union or something that's like in behind the scenes. How do these bad coaches just keep getting jobs?
Like who? McCarthy?
McCarthy, Harbaugh.
It's because, like you said, your owner's
Arthur
like senile.
Arthur Smith.
Oh, your
goes-
owner thinks it's like 1975. I'll bet you your owner looks like Tony Soprano in the morning wearing his robe with his orange juice looking for his newspaper, wondering who won the baseball game last night because he doesn't know that you could actually just look on Twitter and figure it out.
Well, the Packers got Gannon as their defensive coordinator. That's a good hire.
Oh, that's a really good fucking Jayme. I don't even want to. I'm glad that he's not here because that's a really good hire.
And I mean, Art Rooney might be dumb, but Jerry Jones is even dumber because the dude hired the Eagles passing game coordinator as their next defensive coordinator. How dumb are you?
Who did that?
Jerry Jones.
It's gonna be funny if Micah Parsons ends up getting hurt. He might not look as dumb as everybody thought he did, right?
I mean, we'll see. He's still pretty dumb. And Washington promoted assistant quarterbacks coach David Blau to offensive coordinator.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Don't you think that's a downgrade from Kingsbury?
I wouldn't have got rid of Kingsbury, but it just seems like a bad idea, seeing as though he was
Dude, I'm
tied
gonna
with
have to do
Jay.
this on my phone. I'm so annoyed.
Yeah, I have this big board up if you want me to read these guys off.
Yeah, read it off. And then do you remember what I talked about? Give me 2 people that you want to buy on and 1 person you swell.
Yeah, so this gives the top. I'll just read off the top 25. So it goes Bijan, Gibbs, Puka, CMC, Jamar Chase, JSN, Jonathan Taylor, A-Chain, Cook, St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Rashee Rice, Trey McBride, Neighbors, Hampton, Jacobs, Barkley, Jefferson, London, Genty, Collins, Brown, Pickens, Bowers, Derrick Henry. Those are our top 25.
What do you
Any
think about
names?
Henry, dude? He kind of did it for us this year, but then he was a beast in the playoffs.
I mean, he kind of dudded, but it was also their team was injured all year, so I don't really just put it on him. But looking at this list, like guys,
Do they have a coach yet?
who they
Ravens?
hired Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator from the Chargers.
Who's their OC?
They didn't hire one yet.
Do you think that's a good hire?
To be honest,
He's young.
But I know nothing about him. He just seems like the name that got thrown in the group with all the other guys.
I was surprised. You know, it's like maybe it's just because I just came around to this that you need to have an offensive mind as your head coach. But I'm surprised so many defensive head coaches got
Like,
hired.
doesn't it seem like when we came into the offseason, like it was like, oh, there's Kubiak, there's Shula, There's McDaniel for a coordinator spot. Like there's all these big names. And then like in that conversation, like they were like, well, there's this Minter guy too. And it's like, what, where and what did he do to get lumped in with these guys?
Yeah. Because I mean, it's not like Harbaugh's not like, I know he's like technically an offensive guy, but you know that he's doing a lot of that.
Yeah. I mean, Minter did do good with the Chargers defense, so it doesn't have a lot. So I don't hate it, but I just don't know a lot about him.
Yeah. It almost feels like they're trying to go for like the younger version of Harbaugh, like they're not going all in.
And just you were talking about like guys I would want to draft higher than on this list.
Mm-hmm.
Scrolling down this list all the way at 55, Lad McConkey and a Mike McDaniel system spread, like that's something I'd want to be a part of.
No. Wrong Charger.
Who are you going to go get? Quentin Johnston?
Oh, Marion Hampton.
He's already 15. He's already high. We're talking about guys you want to draft
okay.
higher.
I understand. Fair enough.
Yeah, he's already in the top 15. That's why I want what's going to be the number one wide receiver. And then the other guy I would possibly look at that I feel is like too low, I feel like he should be in the top 10, is Malik Neighbors. The dude's going to come back.
I'm a little worried about that. You know, he was still in a cane like as of last month.
Not worried about it.
Okay, well, I'm definitely worried about that. So you like Malik Neighbors. Who else do you like?
Scroll down a little bit.
Sorry, I hate having to be on my phone during the show. I can't believe this stupid drafting deal.
Luther Burden at 51 feels like a guy we need to be ahead of because he's
yeah. I love that.
If DJ Moore's out, I honestly think Luther Burden's the best wide receiver they have on that roster. He's just going to get more looks, and 51 seems way too low for he's probably going to be a wide receiver one on that team.
Dude, did they switch this Underdog app so it's like only about like betting live now? Where's my drafts? Oh, here they are.
They got Rico Dowdle at 67, not knowing what team he's going to play for.
This sucks, dude. I just ended up starting in a draft. I wish I could put it on the screen. This is so dumb. Here, guys, look at the draft.
They're already doing drafts for next year. I thought that doesn't come out until...
Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in 2 weeks. That's what I'm telling you. You better watch some football and get ready, bro. Enough of this pity party.
No, I don't.
You understand? I root for a 4-win team longer than you've been alive. I'm not dealing with it.
Hey, some of us are used to poverty. Some of us aren't.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Dude, Mike, I did do a bunch of DK only last year, especially once the season starts. All right, Tyler, are you going to be ready for the prop party? Or are you going to at least give out some winners there?
I'll try.
Will you take some time away from your precious fighting in order to find some winning props for us, buddy?
I will try and find some winning props, but I haven't been able to win a football bet in like a month spread. I think that's the other reason why I can care less for the sport. It's just ate me for money.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you keep fading elite quarterbacks like Sam Darnold, that's what happens to you.
Yeah.
When you hold on to these takes that were created 5 years ago. All right. So, dude, what do you think about Genty at pick 15?
I wouldn't touch him.
I think Hampton should be ahead of him. What do you think of Jeremiah Love at pick 21?
I mean, feels too high. Just looking at the board I'm looking at, I would put him ahead of the likes of Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, Travion, Bucky, Kenneth Walker, Kyron. Yeah, I'm taking all
Kenneth
those guys
Walker,
over.
we already know he's not going to get any usage, right? I mean, I watched on Sunday and I go, this is why I always pick him.
If
So
Charbonnet
for
leaves,
this draft right here, Tyler, should I take Taylor, Cook, St. Brown, or A-Chain?
Cook.
All right. Well, I accidentally took Taylor. because I only had 2 seconds left. But okay, tell me why you like Cook over Jonathan Taylor next year.
I just think, well, then you don't know who the Colts quarterback's going to be, so they could just be stacking the box
But
against.
didn't we do this last year with Jonathan Taylor? That's why I faded him and during the summer, and then I got shit about it from you during every single week during the year until like week 13.
No,
when
you
it
told
turned
me
out to be
Josh
like I
Jacobs was
said.
better than him.
I mean,
That was what the argument was there. And we knew it was going to be Richardson or Jones. Like, Jones is out at the beginning of the year, so is Richardson just going to start, or are they going to go get another guy? Are we going to have Riley Leonard for 5 weeks before Daniel Jones comes back? Like, there's a lot of unknowns there that I don't want to be a part of.
I don't even mind Riley Leonard. I don't think he's that bad. All right, buddy. I'm going to get either Ashton Genty or Marion Hampton.
The quarterback play in this NFL.
All right. Should I take Genty or Bowers?
Genty.
All right.
You saying that he's not that bad sums up the quarterback play in the NFL in today's leagues.
What do you mean?
When I was like 12 years old, spread, like the okay guys were like Matt Hasselbeck and Chad Pennington. Those dudes are elite in today's NFL.
Well, because back then they practiced, Tyler. We've gone over this a bunch of times. You can't get good at anything without practicing. And your beautiful legislation, your generation,
the quarterback play is so bad in today's NFL. We're calling Sam
because they don't practice. How could you get better without practicing?
It's just so bad.
Why do you think Rashee Rice and Chris Olave are sitting here around 26, dude? It's a tough click for either of them. What do you think?
I would take Olave. I would not take Rashee Rice.
Really? I was thinking the other way around.
Isn't he in trouble again?
I'm just worried about Tua brain on Olave.
He looked really good then last year.
But he's just one hit away from being up there going, look at Josh Allen. I can never do that.
No, I think
remember when Tua said that?
Yeah. Olave finished the year with Shuck. He looked really good.
All right, let's keep going on some of these 2v2s because this didn't turn out like I hoped it did, but hopefully people can still get something out of this. T. Higgins or Tet McMillan for next year, right around in the same range?
Higgins.
Where do you think A.J. Brown ends up, and where if you drafted him, like let's just say I drafted him right now, where would be the ideal location for him?
Probably your team.
He probably would, huh? I don't think though, because we're probably going to get Kubiak or Davis Webb. I don't think I would give a young head coach.
You guys are going to deal Max Crosby to somebody for a wide receiver.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
I don't think we are. Why would you trade Max Crosby for a wide receiver? Wide receivers come a dime a dozen.
Not a wide
receiver. Rushers are hard to get.
Not a wide receiver one when you need somebody for your quarterback who's coming in this year.
Yeah, we'll just draft Sarrett.
I don't know how that works if you're drafting a wide receiver to be your wide receiver one with the quarterback who's coming in this year. All the quarterbacks that have succeeded.
Look, we have Brock Bowers. That's essentially a wide receiver one.
Drake May was throwing to the likes of Jalen Polk and them guys last year. They brought in Diggs, and now they're going to the goddamn Super Bowl spread.
Diggs is not the difference. The difference is Josh McDaniels.
They brought in a wide receiver one, and now they know who the one is in the room. They're in the Super Bowl. Go ahead and throw Mendoza out there and have your wide receivers of Dante Thornton and these guys, and good luck with that. You need a one.
Yeah, but we're not giving up Max Crosby to get it. There's way easier way to get it. AJ Brown probably goes for a third round pick.
His way out,
you probably get a third. AJ Brown probably gets a third or fourth round pick. Nobody's giving anything for him. Tyler, Josh Jacobs or Kyron Williams? I'll take Kyron.
Pass on both of them.
Who should I take in instead? I had AJ Brown, Jamison Williams, Travis Etienne, Garrett Wilson, and Devontae Adams on the board.
AJ Brown, pray for the volume.
We don't even know where he's going to play.
So
Bro, Colston Loveland at ADP of 41. What do you think?
A little too high, but he looked really good.
How about this range? Trevion, RJ Harvey, or Scattaboo? Who would you take of those three?
Who was the middle name?
RJ Harvey.
Probably Harvey.
Really? I was thinking he's my least favorite there.
I think Scadabo's ankle is going to really hinder him.
You think Scadabo's ankle is going to hinder him, but you're drafting Malik Neighbors?
I mean, did you hear all the ligaments that were ripped in that ankle too, and how he had to have emergency surgery?
Did you hear that he's still on a cane like 8 months later?
Okay, but one guy is very explosive and relies on that a lot. The other guy isn't. If Cam Scadabo can't explode, do you think he's just going to be running past people fast? He's not super
It's
fast.
not like he's that fast to begin with. He's
exactly.
Like,
so you're going to take
he's
away
like
that
white Natron means. Do you know who that is,
Exactly.
Tyler?
I just don't think it's going to work.
Natron means business. Do you know who I'm talking about, Tyler?
No.
Do you know who Christian Okoye is, Tyler?
No.
Do you know who Barry Word is, Tyler?
No.
Fine, I'll help you out, Tyler. He's white Jerome Bettis. Now,
There
do
you
you
go.
understand? You don't need to be fast for that role.
We'll see how that works for him because I don't think it's going to work.
Which rookie wide receiver would you rather have, Jordan Tyson or Carnell Tate?
Probably Tyson.
I like Tate. And Steve, tell me what you think about Tate. I have a buddy. I love Carnell Tate, and I have a buddy who knows way better at scouting than me, and he thinks that I'm way too high on Carnell Tate. And this is the same person who was telling me I was way too high on Xavier Worthy after he busted out in like 40% of my drafts. So, Steve, I would love to know what your thoughts on Carnell Tate are over Jordan Tyson. Would you rather have Drake May or Lamar Jackson for next year, Tyler? Drake May's ahead of him on ADP. I'd rather have Lamar.
I'm taking Lamar.
Yeah. Especially with that schedule going to get way
Hey,
harder.
play a fair
Did you see
schedule.
the tweet today? How many teams the Patriots played that have fired their head coach?
It's ridiculous.
It was like 15 of their 18 regular season games are against teams that had their head coach fired. All right, Tyler, should I take Lamar, Carnell Tate, or Egbuka?
Lamar.
All right, I will. How well do you think the Ravens are going to do next year? Do you think they turn this around? Was this just a one-year blip?
Yeah, I mean, they've done this a couple times in the last 10 years. They just have bad years with injuries and things happen. I mean, everything broke against them this year instead of breaking their way. A missed field goal at the end of the
Who's going to be
season.
in last place in your division? Bengals
The
or Browns?
Browns.
Lower than you guys with Mike McCarthy, offensive genius?
Because who's going to coach them? Jim Schwartz?
Or the other guy's name like Nate Steeplechase or something?
They say he's already out.
Steeplechase? I don't even know. That's not his real name, but I like the term steeplechase.
You're talking about the Rams guy, right? I just call him Shell Hassey or whatever.
Drake May or Caleb Williams for best ball next year?
Caleb.
I'm taking Caleb. Just now, where's Jayme at? Where are you at now, Jayme, when I'm winning this big board tournament with Mr. Painted Nails dropping back? Steve, I see you in the chat. If you were to say drawbacks to Tate or reasons why he wouldn't be successful at the pro level, what would they be? I thought he looked pretty good. Tyler, do you think Cortland Sutton's going to be good next year?
Probably catches some touchdowns. I mean, you're asking
Would
a
you
guy
rather
who's
have
not
Cortland
high on the
Sutton,
quarterback
Alec
in
Pierce,
the
DK Metcalf, or Jalen Waddle?
What were the names?
Pierce, Metcalf, Sutton, or Waddle?
Is that Alec Pierce?
Yeah.
Why the hell is he up there with those guys?
Because he's going to be number one option for Mr. Daniel Jones when he comes back. Hey, Mr. DJ.
Yeah, don't draft Alec Pierce that high.
Michael Wilson is the breakout for real. I'm sitting here with him at ADP of 69. Nice. Right next to Mike Evans. Who would you rather have? Mike Wilson
Evans.
or Mike Evans?
Mike Evans.
Do you think that Michael Wilson thing is legit?
No. I think he is legit as a player. But don't you just think that they turn right back around and go, all right, Harrison, you're going to slot back into this role. Like, we spent this high draft pick on you. We have to make sure you're going to be good.
Did they have a new coach yet?
No, they don't have a new coach yet. And he did all his damage with Brissett. So
yeah. But isn't Brissett coming back? I mean, Kyler's not coming back, right?
We're not sure Brissett's going to be the starter. They pick high in the draft. They could easily draft a quarterback.
Who? No one's left.
Ty Simpson, one of these guys spread.
Oh, do not. Ty Simpson is not an NFL quarterback. Steve, back me up on that. That's not an NFL quarterback. Tyler, are you excited about the pairing of Mike McCarthy and pardon?
I'll be completely honest with you. Like, it could be not even your guys' fault. It could be the year where all these quarterbacks suck to where like you guys could even be
or
like,
from Francisco Mendoza could be just awesome.
Yeah,
or
that's what I mean.
Why do
where
I keep
it's not your guys' fault, but I think all these quarterbacks could be bad.
Dude, I think he's gonna be good. Like this like accuracy and placement and standing in the pocket and delivering the football not matter anymore. Why do we not like him? Because he doesn't run a 4.40?
And he guesses where Ty Simpson's going?
Pittsburgh.
Yep.
I feel bad for you. I would rather have Kyler Murray than him. Ty Simpson is not an NFL quarterback.
I would take Kyler Murray if you gave me an offensive coordinator that wanted him.
Oh. Kingsbury? Tyler, for best ball next year, who would you rather have, Jalen Hurts or Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence.
Did we get an OC in Philly yet?
No, I don't think so. Pull it back up.
Who would you rather have, Jackson Dart or Jalen Hurts?
Hurts, because I think Dart will be in and out of the lineup.
Oh, yeah, he's too-ified. Would you rather have Herbert or Lawrence?
Herbert in this Mike McDaniel system. If he can make Tua throw for almost 5,000 yards, I mean...
To be fair, this isn't... Tua got brain damage, dude.
Yeah, but he still did this with... He did this with the Tua that wasn't the Tua that came out of Alabama spread. That Tua threw for 5,000 yards.
I'd say the first year when he had that top 5 year, when we were doing the shows with JC and JC was rubbing it in my face every week, I think that he was thinking and processing a lot better than he is now.
He was never the guy he was supposed to be coming out of college in the NFL.
No, but I'm just saying, like, he's cognitively declined. Like, bro,
I'll agree there. He's declined a little bit, but I still think that he was able to get that many yards out of a 70% version of what Tua was supposed to be. Now you're going to get Herbert. Like this offense could be real, like top 5 real.
What do you know about drafting Denzel Boston in the 7th round, Tyler?
I don't even know who that is.
Get on my level, bro. Get ready. You're about to learn Boston. Once we start drafting big board every week, he's going to be like, who did I keep pushing last year? I kept pushing Travion. I remember that. That was a bust. What do you think, dude? Let's just fast forward 2 weeks.
Oh God, no, we are not. No,
Travion's name comes up.
A Washington wide receiver? No,
he's the stud, dude. He reminds me of
David Boston. Here it comes again.
David Boston,
the Pac-12 wide receiver who plays that night game. That
there is no such thing as the Pac-12 anymore, Tyler. He's in the Big Ten. 14, the Big Ten won the national championship this year.
Whatever it's called, that them West Coast teams play them late games for spread.
We play in the Big Ten.
When he sits down on that couch at about 11 p.m. his time, about 1 a.m. Eastern time, and that last game of the night is Washington. And Spread's got a gummy or two in him, and he's watching this dude catch passes. He's like, this is the best wide receiver I've ever seen. He did the same thing with Rome.
Dude's hella good.
He's not even the best wide receiver on his team.
Arguably, he's the best statistical performer on this team. According to EPA, he's probably the best.
Yeah, I mean...
I know what you're saying, though. Luther Burden is probably better, like, moving forward.
I might take DJ Moore over Rome Odunze.
No way. You got to be kidding me. The quitter?
I mean, that route was bad, but we take away that route.
I'm not taking no quitters. No quitters on my best ball team.
I agree there. No quitters.
I'm not drafting Antonio Brown
take away that last play in that game when he just ran that route very lazy. He outplayed Rome every week from like week 9 on. And neither of them did much.
He's also more experienced. Rome's going to have a better career.
And we'll see.
Rome's also a great HBO show, Tyler. Have you ever watched it?
No.
While you're sitting at home being pissed off, being mad as hell, are the Pittsburgh Penguins any good, Tyler?
You know what's funny? I got to send you this thing. I got it screen saved on my phone. The Steelers official account keeps trying to tweet out the McCarthy hire officially. And all the negative responses they get, they just keep deleting the tweet and trying to put it back up.
Tyler, talk to me about this range here of wide receivers. Xavier Worthy, Jordan Addison, Jaden Reed, Kayshawn Booty.
Reed.
Who you want Reed?
Yeah.
I don't like drafting on my phone.
Addison couldn't
This
even.
team
Addison
sucks.
was like trying to bunker down in the casino like 3 weeks ago, spread, and he like got kicked out.
What
by
do you
cops.
mean? What?
You know how he got in trouble again? He wouldn't leave the
He
casino.
did?
Yeah, they told him to leave. He said no. Dude's losing.
I never got that. When I worked as a bouncer, people would do that too. I'm like, I'm just gonna stand here and make your life miserable. I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna stand here all up in your conversation, embarrassing you in front of every girl you try and talk to.
It says most recently having a January 2026 Florida trespassing charge dropped. So he had that charge dropped.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of money went under the table for that.
Yeah, it says he was asked several times to leave by security when Addison did not comply. Seminole police were dispatched at 3:42 a.m.
Tyler, what do you know about this pick at 112? Oh, actually, I'm at 104. Brenton Strange, your thoughts? Is that a good pick?
I don't mind it. Feel like that could be when we're going to do that conversation next year. Which one of these tight ends can fly up the board and end up a top 3 tight end because of touchdowns and stuff? Brenton Strange is going to be our guy. It was Tucker Kraft last year, and then he tore his ACL.
Oh, when is Kraft coming back? Like, if you draft him,
be ready to
full
go.
Season out
He
of
should
him,
be
or
ready
no?
to go week 1.
He's going to be popular. What about our guy that we drafted way too much of last year? Jaden Higgins, right next to Chris Godwin and Romeo Dobbs.
I can't draft any weapons when their quarterback is as dumb as a box of rocks anymore. I'm not sure Stroud can spell Higgins.
Can he spell Stroud is the question.
No, I don't think he can spell CJ.
Tyler, last year I was high on Jordan Love as a quarterback. His ADP is 115. Your thoughts?
What, they'll play a second?
He was a good
schedule?
real life quarterback. Fantasy, he kind of sucked.
Yeah, they'll play a second place schedule. You have that underlying maybe chance that Josh Jacobs is just gassed and just done, and Love's just going to throw the ball 40 times a game. That could also be disastrous.
I don't think so, though. Even
I don't
if
think
Jacobs
so either.
is done, they'll just give it to who is the guy who's I have him in Dynasty. His backup.
Emmanuel Wilson. Emmanuel Wilson could not take as many carries as.
But
Jacobs
they can just
does.
draft someone else in the 6th round.
I mean, they could, but I just think that they'd have to throw the ball a bit more. That might work for a little bit, but he's going to have those games where he throws a bunch of picks.
Bro, I'm feeling like Charlie Sheen. You want to know why?
Let's hear it.
My favorite pick. 114, Jalen Coker. Dude, that's a great value right there. He's going to be like in the 80s by the end of the offseason. The guy is good. Your thoughts, Tyler, on Jalen Coker?
I think he's good. I don't know what that team does on offense, if they improve, if they go and get another wide receiver.
Why would they need to? They already have Tet and Coker. And then that third guy is actually pretty good too.
Leggett stinks.
Not Leggett.
Jimmy Horn Jr.?
I'm sorry. I was thinking of someone. No, I was thinking on the Titans. Excuse me. I was thinking of the Titans. Tyler, I'm looking right now. Juwan Jennings and Deebo Samuel are both at 127 ADP. Who would you rather have? I'm thinking Deebo.
I'm thinking Juwan Jennings.
Yeah, that Charlie Sheen joke wasn't that good, Mike Rob. You want Jennings over Deebo? Interesting. Yeah. All right, let me see what other good ADP stuff that we have here. Bro, how mad is everyone that plays Showdown with Pat Bryant? Travis Hunter's coming in at 131 after being 37 next year.
I would not touch him at all.
Why not?
Because they traded for Jacoby Myers, Parker Washington came to life, and Brian Thomas is still there.
Isn't that good? And Travis Hunter's better than Brian Thomas.
How many routes are you going to give your cornerback one to steal away from those 3 guys and Wyndham? He's a cornerback next year.
You know, usually I'm right about everything, but you're making some good points there.
I honestly think, Spread, if there's going to be teams out there that draft him, and he might not play 100 offensive snaps next year. I'm talking total across the entire year.
No, he's got to play
Yes,
more than that.
I think there's a chance Liam Cohen looks and says, I have 3 bona fide wide receivers. You are only going to be on the field for gadget plays on offense. You might run a streak here and there. We might have a design play for you, but outside of that, you are a cornerback. You instantly.
I think Cohen's thinking about offense all the time. I don't think he cares about cornerback.
I agree there, but like you could legit have the best hands of any corner in the league automatically, just putting him in your cornerback 1 spot. He could run half the routes for the wide receivers because he knows what they want to do. And he can make these acrobatic catches on these interceptions. So I'd put him at cornerback. I would let him man-to-man the best wide receivers in the league.
We'll see on the camp reports on that. I won't be surprised if he had a breakout year here, like what we expected from last year. Brandon Ayuk, Tyler, where do you think he ends up? If Tomlin was still in Pittsburgh, I would say he could rehab him, but Mike McCarthy can't handle that smoke.
No, I wouldn't touch that either. Keep me away from that.
When's Tyreek Hill coming back? His ADP is 144.
I'd take a piece of that. Even if he comes back, like week 6? You really that worried?
Yes, because he's all speed. If he's not fast, what does he do?
He's not going to be playing for Miami, I'll tell you that.
No way. Sam Darnold just got sniped. I got to take Mendoza. Oh, it is Fernando. You're right.
Well, you thought I was lying to you?
I'm just messing around because I can't believe I've been talking about the guy for 6 months and I'm getting his name wrong. Shows you the type of day I have. I think all that campfire smoke's getting to my brain, Tyler. Just burning on my property every day.
Did you see Belichick's not a first ballot Hall of Famer? How do you feel about that? Best coach in football history.
That's just a referendum on how stupid their Hall of Fame voting is.
It says Spygate and Deflategate.
He's arguably the best coach of all time.
Yeah, it says Spygate and Deflategate influenced the voters.
Whatever. What do you think of USC standout Jacoby Lane, Tyler? What are you going to think when I'm pounding the table to draft him? ADP of 147. Are you excited about Jacoby Lane, Tyler? Are you excited to get some more rookies and have them bust on us again?
No. 6'4", 195. He's a twig out there, spread. He's
got the same physique as you.
He's mock draft to the Saints. Tell me that ain't a recipe for 2 CTE wide receivers.
No, because they figure he needs to gain weight, so get him down there with Zion.
Oh, good God.
They're like, hi, this is Zion. Hang out with him for 1 month straight, and then I know, Rob.
Did you see him dominate Wemby the other night?
Who's Zion?
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. One person has muscle, the other one doesn't.
Yeah, but it's like play that game every night, and you could be the face of the league, buddy.
Well, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Do you remember when that porn star got mad at him and she?
Which one, Spread? There's been like 3 of them.
She was tweeting out. She was like, "I can't even go in this bathroom because there's just empty soda cans everywhere." Did you see have you seen the Jeff Teague podcast that they talk about that situation? No.
I'm gonna send you some clips. The one
Please
it's not Jeff Teague and it's not
Is it the one with Charlie Villanueva?
No, it's like Jeff Teague's buddy that's on the podcast. Uh-huh. Oh my God, some of the stuff he says is hilarious, Fred. You gotta hear it.
Tyler, what about this range? Zach Charbonnet, Aaron Jones, or Kamani Vidal?
Aaron Jones.
You think so?
I don't know where Charbonnet is going to play next year.
Is he not coming back to Seattle?
I don't think he's under contract. I think
will he be able to play by the beginning of the year?
There's no way he's ready by the beginning of the year. My idea. In my opinion, I don't think. Just tore his ACL. There's no way. He's on the final year of his 4-year rookie contract.
So he's going back for sure?
No.
Did that fool just take? I want what about AJ Barner as my second tight end, Tyler?
I don't hate that. Actually, yes, he is going back next year. He has 1 more year.
I think I like him more than Aaron Jones. Oh, you know who I like at ADP 161? Sean Tucker. I think Rachaad White's out of there.
Yeah, wasn't there some weird thing with him and someone else? Like they were talking about having like a reunion on some team.
Yeah, I think Rashad
Oh,
White's
it was
gone.
it was Washington. All the Washington guys are Jaden, Ayuk, and Rashad White, all the guys that played at Arizona State are trying to get back together in Washington spread. Did you see that on Twitter?
It's like not that good at like if you're trying to reunite that LSU team, right? It's like one thing, but it's like reuniting that Arizona State team, and it's the one without Scadaboo. Unbelievable. Were Jaden Daniels and Scadaboo ever on the same team?
No, I don't think so. I'll look that up, but I don't think they ever crossed.
I don't think so either. Tyler, what about our favorite Tank Dell coming in at 163? Would you rather have Tank Dell, Adonai Mitchell, or Calvin Ridley?
Can I just leave a blank spot on my roster?
Bro, you better get ready because in 2 weeks, we're doing this every week. And you know, if you just leave it to me, we're going to end up drafting a rookie.
Yeah, I know.
So you better come prepared. Otherwise, we're going to have a team of 13 rookies on a 20-person draft. Jeremiah Love with
I'd
the
probably
first
take
pick.
Adonai Mitchell and just hope whoever's playing the quarterback for the Jets throws him the ball.
What do you think of our guy, Troy Franklin?
He kind of teared off at the end.
Yeah. I definitely like Colby Parkinson more as the Rams tight end. Daniel Jones, when do you think he'll be back? He has the same ADP as JJ McCarthy.
Week 6 to
Is
8.
McCarthy worth the flyer at all?
You can have fun with that.
His ADP is 185. The players around him are Jeremy Bernard, Zachariah Branch, Nicholas Singleton, and Trey Benson and Trey Tucker.
Hey man, you started the show with telling me how guys can get better. You could take that chance on JJ McCarthy and see if he gets better. I won't.
So when we're drafting together, don't bother trying to
don't bother with that one.
JJ McCarthy. Trey Tucker, Kyle Williams, or
here's a fun question.
I'm going Tesla.
Here's a fun question. If Flores was the head coach of the Vikings, would he treat McCarthy like he treated Tua? He just want him gone.
I don't know. I think part of Flores' problem with Tua was how small he was. I mean, Flores comes from the era where even if you're the pretty boy quarterback, you're like 6'4" and you're a badass and you can still fight, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas like now he's like, how is this guy going to tell the 370
He's seen Tua, the little Hawaiian guy that's never played in cold weather. He's like, this isn't going to work.
He's seen Tua. Tua's next job, he's going to be one of the extras on the White Lotus when they go to Hawaii.
No, you know who Tua's going to start for next year, spread? This just makes so much sense because you can't play in the cold weather. The Jets are going to sign him. They're going to give him a ton of money.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Watch.
I think you think the Jets will sign Kyler?
No, I think the Jets are going to get Tua.
That would be so stupid. They're not going to do that.
I'm telling you. I think Kyler either gets traded to. I can see him. Honestly, I still think he.
I think he's just going to get cut.
I think he can end up a Steeler. I think there's a chance that whoever coaches that team next year wants him back.
No, nobody wants him.
I think there's a chance.
Dude, his parents probably don't even want to hang out with him. I wonder what he does on Thanksgiving. He probably sits at home playing video games.
I mean, hey, just again, you tell me guys can't get better. He is triple the athlete the likes of Sam Darnold and Baker are.
No.
Yes.
Not Darnold. Darnold's 6'3" with a cannon.
Yeah, but
only thing Kyler has better is he's faster, but he's 5'5".
Kyler Murray could throw the ball just as good as Darnold, spread.
Okay, whoop-de-doo. So he can run faster. That's not like
okay. Yeah, so he has more mobility. Yeah, he
does.
The better athlete than Sam Darnold.
He doesn't have a Super Bowl appearance like my guy Sammy D. Michael Panic's coming in at 193. How do you think he'll do, Tyler?
Have fun with no legs.
Do you think he can get better?
He tore his ACL, didn't he? Are we sure he might not even be ready for the beginning of the year?
Was that the meanest thing I've ever said, Tyler? Mike Ross said that was the meanest thing I've ever said. He didn't watch the NBA shows when I would really get mad, huh?
Yeah.
When Mikey used to get me all worked up. Torrey Horton, I haven't heard that name for a while. You can tell it's best ball season, Tyler, when we're talking about Cooper Kupp and Torrey Horton again. Yeah, the end of this draft is rough. This is when it's time to just. What about Caleb Johnson, Tyler? Does he make a comeback in Pittsburgh?
Oh, good God, no.
Keon Coleman comes in at 215. Brian Robinson comes in at 215.
I would take Brian Robinson.
I would too. Although I don't think he's coming back to San Francisco. Do you? Wasn't that a one-year deal?
If he does, though, I mean, he's going to get a lot of work. CMC can't do this twice in a year, 2 times in a row. Brady always gets hurt the following year.
Boy, best ball darling Ray Davis down to ADP of 217. Tyler, your thoughts?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that one.
All right. Keenan Allen comes in at 220. I think that's a good punt for the end.
He's one that I think we got to watch to make sure he doesn't retire.
I mean, I'm in round 20. It's either him, Ray Davis, or Jake Tongas. Or Shador Sanders. Should I draft him, Tyler? Remember how we were drafting him last year?
Pro Bowler.
What's up?
Pro Bowler. Shador.
Oh, is that the most ridiculous thing?
It's so bad.
Like the second when they were like, "Oh, we're about to name Shador," they should just be like, "No, we're just going to cancel the event."
It is so bad.
Yeah. I was about to say something even meaner, but Mike Rob's on me today, so I won't. So, Shador Sanders or Keenan Allen, Tyler? Which one? I'm gonna take Keenan.
Yeah.
He got 13 targets. This is the last game, and he's going at 220. All right, how about this running back graveyard, Tyler? Who would you rather have? Pacheco, Najee Harris, or Jaden Blue? It's got to be Blue, right?
Yeah, take the shot on Blue.
He didn't look that bad when he finally got work in week 18.
Yeah, I would go Blue.
Best ball darling Dontavian Wicks down to 228 on his ADP. How the mighty have fallen. I think Devin Neal at 230 is worth the flyer. Evan Ingram's down to 232. That's just right. Do you want to know how low Tua is on this big board, Tyler?
He's probably going undrafted.
He's 234 ADP. Right next to Aaron Rodgers. Who would you rather have, Tua or Rodgers for next year?
Give me Rodgers.
Dude, I'm seeing all these names at the very end of people that we like drafted that busted for us, like Chigakonkwo, Kendre Miller, Mac Jones. Do you think Mac Jones gets traded? Do you think he'll be a starter?
They said they're trying to keep him. I wish they would trade him to us.
If you would have said something else, I would have drafted someone else there. What about Anthony Richardson? You think he'll start week 1, right? I think I'm going to make him my third QB.
Someone's got to start week 1 for him.
I'm going to make Anthony Richardson my third QB. Your thoughts on Anthony Richardson, third QB for an underdog big board team?
Don't hate it. I mean, spike week. That's how you get there with those third quarterbacks.
Best ball darling Jalen Wright down to 237. Ben Sinnott, remember we loved him a couple years ago? He's coming in at 238.
He could get some work this year if Ertz or
Matt Collins. My guy Noah Gray. I can't believe I keep liking him. What about my guy Dante Thornton coming in at 239, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, don't hate it. We're getting to that point where, I mean,
just do whatever, right?
Yeah.
Do they think Cooper Kupp's going to retire? He's still on the board for me with the ADP of 197, and I'm at like 216.
Yeah, my guess is they think he's retiring.
So should I grab Torrey Horton instead?
That's what I would do.
Would you rather have Darnell Mooney or Rashad Bateman?
Bateman.
Trey Harris or Marvin Mims?
Trey Harris.
Kirk Cousins or Tua Tagovailoa?
Kirk.
Pat Fryermuth or Evan Ingram?
Evan Ingram.
Hollywood Brown or Darius Slayton?
Darius Slayton.
we're really at the bottom of the pile here, huh? Demario Douglas or Cedric Tillman?
Douglas.
Noah Gray or Cole Kmet? I think that's easy. Kmet. That was a stupid question. Sorry, that was dumb. Brandon Cook coming in at 239. Justin Fields down to 239. Tyler, where does he end up?
God knows. The UFL.
He's got to be a backup somewhere, right? I mean, don't you think one of these guys think they can Malik Willis him?
Maybe, but I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't deal with that.
All right, Tyler. Well, enough of the dumpster diving here. Are you ready for 2 weeks from now?
Yeah, we'll get there.
Are you ready to do this with me all summer, Tyler? Are you ready for me to fall in love with rookies?
Oh, yeah. Just get me away from Sam Darnold and actually being on the football field for a few months, and I'll be bought back in.
I don't understand. Like, so how Matt? So you know that Seattle's going to win the Super Bowl, right? And you're going to talk
about they probably will. I won't watch much of it, but they probably will.
What are you going to do instead? You already said it's 11 degrees and you can't go outside.
Play video games.
I knew it. You're rage quitting the NFL. Unbelievable.
I told you. I just need a couple months off from the field, and then maybe we'll be back. I'm tired of donating money on this league.
Bro, why are you acting like Anthony Davis right now?
Need a break.
Look at you heading to the locker room at the halftime of every game. Unbelievable, yep. Tyler. You better grow a little unibrow too. Unbelievable. All right, Tyler. Well,
to cut it.
Nebraska plays Michigan, so I got to go jump off and do that. So what we're going to do is next week we'll give a real Super Bowl preview. Today we're kind of screwing around. We'll go over the coaches one more time. I'll have my underdog set up a little better. Hopefully, we won't draft next week, but we'll be able. You're going to set it up to put your drafts on the screen, right?
Yeah.
That's so annoying to have to do it on my phone during the show. So you guys didn't get to look at my beautiful face. You get to look at my beautiful bald spot. Unbelievable. All right, guys. Tyler, final words. One of my worst jokes ever with that Charlie Sheen joke. That was kind of my thoughts on today. Probably could have made that a little better.
Yeah, I mean, really don't have much. Go Pats.
Bro, why are you being a hater, dude? Why don't you just enjoy life?
I'm just checked out from football, spread. I just have nothing for this league.
You shouldn't be checked out, bro. You should be celebrating. You should be celebrating the redhead resurgence.
Yeah, it's not fun to watch.
Can you imagine? He fought back from having mononucleosis, and look at him now. I mean, it's like I think John Cena visited him in the Make-A-Wish hospital when he had mono.
The other thing too, I mean, we could just argue this, and you'll just be like, "Oh, because if this was on the Rams, it wouldn't be an argument."
Go ahead.
Likely catches that ball in the end zone in about week 9, takes 2 steps, gets knocked out of his hands. They say incomplete. Cup catches that ball, does a 360, drops the ball as he hits the ground. It's a first down. Which one's a catch and which one isn't? Because they were both the same.
What about
exact
that
thing.
Bullshit taunting penalty?
I mean, to be honest, they should have called that earlier in the game because Seattle's thugs were just screaming at the Rams sideline every time.
Oh, stop! It's a game of football, and you're going to penalize people for words.
If they put the call in the game,
Tyler, when I was growing up, we had a thing: sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I think NFL players can handle a little bit of trash talk.
Hey, I'm not the one that put the rules in there. I'm not the one that said they're going to call taunting, but when the defense gets a pick or a fumble, they could all celebrate in the end zone together.
I know they get to get in there and row Noah's Ark and stuff, right? All together and synchronize. They become bowling balls and stuff, right? But then you can't talk shit to a sideline.
Would still be dying across the middle.
Taunting shouldn't even be a rule.
It shouldn't, but it is.
If you're allowed to just spear people and break their ribs and tear their ACLs, a little bit of trash talk's okay. That's my old man take for the day. So, all right, Tyler. Well, I hope you enjoy your spring of McCarthy. McCarthyism is running wild in Pittsburgh, yeah. Tyler. There's about to be a red scare.
I've already muted McCarthy, Steelers, and all those on Twitter. So I don't.
You muted those words. You are such a poor sport.
Don't even see
You are such a poor sport. Bro, you make Ronda Rousey look sportsmanlike. That's even an MA reference since it's UFC season. You remember her, Tyler? You're
don't even see him. Just keep him away from me. Don't need that in my life.
Unbelievable. All right. On that note, me, Mr. Positivity. Oh, you know what the worst thing that you guys ever said in the chat was? You guys called me a hater. You guys are the haters.
Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks. They help